Yeah, what applies to what? For everybody. I think that's something about it. A lot of nice little. Yes. And then to bless you. So
Hey everyone, welcome to the Q&A session. Hope you guys love that. And I just shared a whole bunch of awesome information with you. I wanted to just point out right now, hold on. We're having a little bit of technical difficulties. I just want to be totally congruent about that. And I totally lost the Q&A box, so I can't actually see your questions. But I'm on top of it. I just texted Flo to let him know what the whole issue is right now. But anyway, if you have questions, to go ahead and put it in the question box. I'll be here for at least another hour at the most. So I can spend like the next hour, helping you out with all the stuff I covered. I want to actually share something that I mentioned, or I heard from Flo on his earlier talk that I wanted to throw out there. When he was mentioning scaling up your business, that's super, super important. If you want to, also another way you can do this, if you want to take it to another level, I call this scaling it to 10 times, right? Is basically, instead of just, creating the systems, like the first step is, you create the video training, right? But after that, if you want to take it to the next level, what you can do is use that same exact video training and use it on another video. So you only create the video once, but you can use clips from that video in different campaigns. You can use it in a different video completely. You can use it in a little free gift that you can give away, a little sample of something. You can use it to basically create many, many different videos with different titles, so that different people can find the same video searching for different things. So, for example, let's say you have you want to market a catering business, right? If you're marketing a catering business, you can share what is it that you do, why someone should hire a catering business, what's the point of it, and excuse me, how does it work? How does it work? What's the process? They call in, make the order, you guys prepare the food, and how clean it's got to be, and how awesome and beautiful it's got to look, and then they deliver it out in a short amount of time, etc. Then what you can do is you can call that title, you can title that video how a catering business is awesome, right? Then all the people who are just searching for catering business videos, they'll see your video, right? But if you want to target people who are in Rancho Cucamonga, you would say, you can use the same video, upload it, and title it Rancho Cucamonga Caterers, or catering in Rancho Cucamonga. So then anyone searching for that key term can find your video as well. The only thing I want to give you a little heads up is that YouTube does notice if you upload the same video twice and just change the title. So what you can do to get around that is just add a little piece of content, like 5 seconds in between, in the beginning or at the end, or both. Just add one little piece of content in there, and the video will look completely different to YouTube. They won't be able to tell the difference. So anyway, that's a awesome. Another way to just use like one video that just multiplies it completely, and then you can submit the same video to hundreds of different video sites. There's a site called TubeMogul, right? It's TubeMogul.com. It's free. You can upload one video and it automatically distributes it to, I think, 20 or more video sites. So use that. And I might have spelled it wrong. I'm just look it up on Google, TubeMogul, right? And let's see. Another thing is repurposing the content. So you create the video once. What you can do from there is you can extract the audio. There's software that does that. Just extract the audio part of it, and that there can be used for an audio giveaway, MP3 giveaway. So it can be part of a bigger, like a bigger giveaway kind of thing, a product. So you can have like 10 minutes from one video, 10 minutes from another video, 10 minutes from another video, and put it together in a one MP3 download. Or you can even use that as a podcast. You can put it into online radio. So that's another huge way of promoting yourself, just repurposing it, and then have somebody take notes of everything that was covered, or transcribe everything that you said and turn it into a PDF. And that's another thing you could sell or give away, right? So, and you can even turn it into blogs and articles. The possibilities are endless. So that is what I recommend doing if you want to take your scaling to a whole new level. And another thing that I would like to throw in there as well is, if you want to even leverage your time even more, you can put yourself in a position where you get other people to create content for you, and they'll happily do that. If they want to promote themselves, that's what they want, right? What I talked about, you find out what they want. Speakers and authors and people who have businesses that have something to do with consulting, they like to get themselves out there, no matter where it is, how it is. Their goal is to get themselves out there. So they want speaking engagements. They want to be interviewed. So get them on an interview them, ask them questions, and have that interview recorded, put it as a video, transcribe it, turn it into a PDF report or a blog post, and use the audio for a podcast. And it's all your content. They just helped you create it, right? So that's a whole different level, and that's actually a really easy route to take, especially when you're just starting out, and if you don't have the confidence to go out and share stuff on your own. So I'm just checking my phone real quick to check what's going on with Flo. I'm gonna make sure he knows the situation here, because I cannot see your questions. Just keep putting the questions in there and stick with me. I will get to them. Okay. All right, just texted him again, okay? So I know there's a lot that I covered, and I wanted to actually kind of share a little bit what the buzz is, because I noticed that I kind of skipped the buzz kind of definition, just so you know what I meant by that. I explained, how to get the partners, how to get yourself out there, but really what the buzz is basically the conversations that people have, your customers or your potential customers, what the conversations that they're having, just talking about you and your product, referring their friends and family, that's the buzz, right? So to create that buzz, you get yourself out there doing the methods that I shared. But another way that you can do this is just starting with the network that you have right now. Just get some people on board that want to help you out, that genuinely are, they're dedicated to helping you out, and just have them test out your product or be a testimonial and just share it with their friends and family, and just start getting the word out. It's called building your tribe. Right? These are the people who are there to support you. You can have masterminds with them. It could be a part of your mastermind if you join a mastermind group, or if you go into a meetup group. All those people that you're meeting, those can be the beginning of your tribe, the people who start to spread the word out. So go ahead and start doing that. I invite you to start networking and all that. So here's Flo helping me put the question stuff back on. I have no idea. It's not even showing up there, but I am live. So while he's getting that figured out, I'm gonna keep on reviewing some other awesome stuff that I took lots and lots of notes, you guys. Like, I'm talking pages and pages, and this is from the whole entire last 3 days. So I want to share more stuff with you. Key takeaways. Let's see. All right, so I want to point something out too. Like, those of you who might be thinking, when you're starting out, like I said, I've been doing this for a long time. Most of my clients, when they're first starting out, they don't want to be in front of the camera. They don't want to write articles or create a PDF report or be a quote unquote guru or expert in something. And for whatever reason, it's all right. Whatever the reason is for you, if that's the case for you, it's totally normal. I just gotta say that if you really want people to buy stuff from you, you really do need to put yourself in that authority figure situation. And what Flo mentioned as well is, if you do not want to do it yourself, you can have an expert, you can interview them and leverage their expertise. So the goal is, I want you to see this as, honestly, this is the game changer for every entrepreneur when you're first starting out. If you were to just make a list, I want you to make a list on a piece of paper with 2 sections. One section, I want you to make a list of 10 super majorly successful people that you know, let's just say wealthy people, okay? You don't have to know them personally, just people that you know of. Make a list of 10 of those. And then on the other side of that, I want you to make a list of 10 of not the opposite, okay? The people who are not wealthy. Just make a list of 10 people there. And what you'll notice, I want you to then look at that list and ask yourself, off of the ones that are not wealthy, I want you to ask yourself, how many of those people have a published book, right? How many of those are published authors? And just put a check mark next to each of those. And then the ones that are actually wealthy, put a check mark next to each of those people, asking yourself, which of these people are published authors? Which of them have a book? And then you'll notice a pattern. The difference that makes, what is it about the wealthy people that they have that not rich or wealthy people have, is they are a published author. Most of them, I'm willing to bet that the people on that side, most of them have a book, right? So people just put wealthy people, they put authors up on a pedestal because they have accomplished something that most people have not. And creating just a book, just a product, that's the difference. So if you want to be on that side of the spectrum, if you want to be in that wealthy part, honestly, you really want to consider writing a book, which honestly, all it takes is just you writing it, or you talking and someone recording it and transcribing it, or you can interview experts and have it on a book. So just write it out, print it out, get it published. There's ways to do that, make that happen. Get in touch with us. We can help you do that. And I'm telling you, that's the game changer. That is, once you say you're a published author and you have you're an author of the upcoming book, even if it hasn't come out yet, you say, I'm the author of the upcoming book on 5 ways to hire the best catering business, or the 5 things you need to know about the catering business before you hire a caterer. Then you become the expert in catering. And even if it wasn't you doing it, you just become the expert because you wrote the book. So that's what will bring people to you. That's the that's the real hook. Honestly, I'm giving this tip because I know this is the real game changer for a lot of you. All right, so now I'm gonna look. The questions are back, so we got this whole thing fixed here. I see Don asking, where can I get my endorsements from Forbes, ABC, etc.? Who do I contact? That's a great question, Don. There is, this is the answer I want to give to everyone for any question you have, okay? Go to Google, all right? Go to Google and type in the question and then click on search. Then just look at the answers that Google gives you and look at each page on the top 10 page or the top 20, see what is there, right? There are many, many options out there. So there is, and I'll give you a heads up, no matter what you type in, there's gonna be the actual connection to that, that thing, the answer that you're looking for. And then there's gonna be a lot of things that will kind of get you off track, or at least try to sell you something that will, you know, they will promise more access to other stuff, but you're basically you have to pay them to get it. So just be aware of that. But if you can hire an agency to do that for you, right? Or you can just find the direct access to them. So I have it in my bookmarks. I can't remember the actual name. There is, I just did that same search that I just told you, and I found this this company that basically lets you create a publication, and they will, it's called a press release. They'll release it to the press all over different channels. But there are many, like I said, there are many, many companies that do that. So just go to Google and search for it. That's the simple answer. Yeah, I mean, honestly, that's the best answer I can give you. So let's see here. I'm going to check if there's any other things. And keep the questions coming, because I know you guys, I got your questions here so I can look at them. And if that didn't help you completely, Don, I want you to let me know. If I didn't answer your question the way you wanted to, or if there's more clarification you need, you know, please go ahead and share it in there in the question box. All right, so let's see. Okay, so again, Don, so just so you know, for the ones who want to know about the getting yourself onto Forbes and different magazines and stuff like that, there's a lot of different ways. The thing you want to look at is, write this down, it's called press release, okay? How to create a press release. And another thing you want to know is called advertorial, right? It's advertorial, right? And basically that's like their way of promoting your piece in a magazine or on a blog or anything. Another thing is, a simple way is, if you go to, here's a little kind of secret that honestly it's kind of on the fence of being a little misleading, but people do this and it's legal, right? Basically, go to any big publication, like you can go to entrepreneurmagazine.com, go to the website, and if there is a section there that you can comment, right? Leave a comment. Just leave a comment and make it really valuable and nice and chunky, and you know, like 200 to 300 words, like a real good comment, right? And it's valuable information. You're giving your input, your, you know, valuable content on that page, right? And then you mentioned, you know, at the bottom, your name and your website. Then when the comment is approved, which it's going to be approved because it was such an awesome comment, you're technically featured on Entrepreneur Magazine, right? Whether you paid them or not, you're still on their website. And believe it or not, they actually do read those comments, and if they like it, they will actually use that in their actual article. Like they can use your comments or a piece of your content in their articles or their magazines, right? That's actually what happened with the client that I showed you before. with the bully proofing podcast. She just basically wrote an article, and one of the magazines, I think it was Performance Magazines or some woman magazine, used a tiny quote from her, a snippet with her name in an article. And just because of that, now she can claim she's been in that magazine, right? So there's another thing actually I forgot to mention. This is really good. It's called Halo. Haro, I think. Haro, H-A-R-O. Help a reporter out. Just Google that, help a reporter out. I can't remember what's the actual domain name. And what that is you can basically create an article, a news article on any kind of random topic that is needed at the moment. You can talk about politics, you can talk about things that are going on in the news, or get in the news, just tie your own your own opinion about whatever's going on currently, and then they will use that information and publish it to articles, to actual news articles, right? News publications. And that's another way of getting it, and it's free, right? It's totally free. What you're doing is you're just helping a reporter out. You're helping them get content. So let me see if there's more questions. I haven't been checking this. Let me just see, make sure everyone's good. Cool. So since you guys are here, thank you for being here watching this. And I hope that my goal, and for Flo and I, both of us, it's a challenge, but we are committed to making sure that whatever we teach you, that it's actionable, that you can go out and take action right now, and it's valuable for you, and it's going to change your business. So I want to know from you, honestly, is this helpful? And if it is, what are you going to do with this information? That's really what's going to make your success, right? So what are you going to do with this information, and how is that going to change your life? How is it going to change your business? What is it going to do for you? I want you to let me know. If you can just put it in the chat box. I want to hear from you. And if there's anything that you need help with in addition to anything we mentioned, again, the goal is to not overwhelm you. So I want to know if there's anything you need help with in addition to that. All right, cool. Thank you, Don, for sharing. Don says, thanks, I will let you know how I do. Awesome, you're welcome. So I'm gonna just keep kind of going over some notes while some more questions come in. All right, so here's another huge thing. And I'm sharing stuff from my experience. And this is like, you guys don't understand how gold this stuff is. So maybe you do, and I hope you do. This is life-changing stuff here. So the other thing that's really been a huge impact for me in my business, took me to a whole another level, is creating a community of your own. So remember I was showing you the meetup groups that you can join, or other Facebook groups you can join. If you create your own community, your own group, meetup.com is $20 a month if you want to do a physical meeting, or if you want to do Facebook groups, it's free, right? Just create a group, and the group will be targeted to a specific person that has a specific problem. So if they have this problem, they need to get into this group, and those are the people that you want to connect with. That's one way. You can do the problem method, or you can just do it as a way to support each other to grow as a team together. So like let me just give you an example. For me, what I do outside of Elite is I have this company. It's called Infopreneur Agency. Flo is a part of it. We're all partners. But basically what we do is we provide all the training, all the resources, all the services, just the best of the best, best of the best resources for you as an infopreneur, someone who wants to create information and monetize it to grow your business and launch it and be super successful. If that's for you, then that's what you would join. So our group, what we created is we have this group. It's called Infopreneur Mastery. You can find it on Facebook. It's a closed group. So what we do, only people who are infopreneurs who are interested in making money with their information, they want to master infopreneurship, So they're going to join this group. And in that group, we have masterminds, we have people commenting on each other's stuff, and we have opportunities for them to partner up with us, ways that they can train our community, they can offer their services. It's a whole collaboration of efforts that helping each other grow each other's business. So just think, when I'm doing this, why I'm sharing this with you is because if you can think of a way that you can offer your service to a group of people, you can create your own group yourself, and that will put you on a whole other level as well. So you're the authority, you're the person running the group, you're the one on top that is orchestrating everything together. They're gonna obviously look at you, they're gonna send people to you, they're gonna send clients and business and customers to you because you're the one who is the expert in whatever the field is you choose, and you're the one who has all these people together in this group, and you have these meetings. People want to be a part of a club, of a community. That's a huge takeaway. I just want to give that to you because if you're really serious about your business, you got to start a group, right? Create your own little tribe, your community, and get people in it. And then that's what people like to be a part of, right? We're all social creatures. We want to be in a group. So anyway, something to throw out there, something to think about. So think about what kind of group that would be for you, right? And write it down and put it in paper when you want to start implementing that. How is it going to look? Do you want it to be like weekly meetings? Do you want to have, where is it going to be? Just start writing it out, right? Then do what you got to do, plan it into your calendar to take action on it. While I'm at that, I want to share something as well. This is, by the way, again, because there's people who just keep joining and dropping off. I want to make sure if you're here, just join us, ask your questions in the chat box, okay? I'm going to get to your questions as they come. So in the meantime, I'm just sharing some awesome tips for you to take away. One thing I want to share is, like, this is something that's helped me as well. I'm only sharing that stuff that's helped me. When you're creating your goals, Flo talked about the goals, what are you going to do? And, what he said is, he said the KAT for business. It's do your research, get the knowledge, and then model that and take action and then track it, right? And then I added the O at the end, optimize it, to tweak it, to make it better. Use the best parts, continue to use the good parts, and tweak the parts that are not working so well to make it awesome. In my experience, people have a big problem with the goals themselves. So just so you know, what a goal is it's not a dream or something that you want. That's part of it, right? A goal is something that you make you declare that you're going to do this thing, and you have to know exactly what is it, right? 3 things. What is it? How are you going to do it? And why it's important to you. So what is it? Why are you doing it? And how are you going to do that, right? So each goal that you make, I want you to write those things down. If you don't know any of them, and you don't also put a timeline on it, then it's not a goal, okay? It's just you saying what you want, right? It's the first step. You know somewhat what you want to do. You might not know how you're going to do it or why you want to do it, but at least you have that first part. Then you can think about why do you want that? Why is it important? And then how you're going to do it. The reason you want to know why is because you want to have that in front of you all the time. So no matter what it is, if it's big, small, however big the goal is, you know why you're doing it. And if there's going to be a day, there will be many days where you just don't feel like doing it, right? Like for working out, for example, personally, I had a goal of doing it every single day, working out, and if I did not say why I wanted to do it, I would forget, and it would just kind of not really be super important to me. I would slack off on that, right? So anyway, just know exactly why you want to do it and have a really, really strong why, a reason bigger than what you might think on a surface level. You might say your reason is to make money, but what are you going to do with that money? What is the real thing that you want to do? You might think, you want to start a business because you want to, you want to make money, number one, and you want to help people, right? But why do you want to help people, right? Keep asking yourself that. What's the real thing? What are you helping people with? Why do you want to help people? And, what are you really offering to the world? What's your legacy? What is your value that you're bringing to the world, right? So anyway, yeah, and then figure out the how after that. Okay, so let's see here. Some people are asking stuff, so I'm gonna look at this. Dolores says, Omar Flo, this has been very helpful and has helped me refocus my goals. However, my questions are a little specific and personal, so I think it makes more sense to ask them in an individual coaching call. That's fine, Dolores. Thank you for your acknowledgement. It's my pleasure to help you out, and it really helps me to know that the information that we're sharing is actually helpful and it's not confusing you guys or anything, overwhelming you. That's the goal. So we want to make sure you're able to take action. Just so you know, to address that, you're open to share anything you want. The next 30 minutes or so, I'm here to support you no matter what. No strings attached. Anything you want to share, feel free to ask anything you want. It can be personal. It can be whatever you want it to be. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, Don says, I found that I do have more things to share than that can help others. Thanks. Cool. So, yeah, there's a lot of things that you can share. For me as well, if I were to share, everything I knew, it can cause someone to just go crazy because it's like so much stuff in my head. And the goal is to make sure that whatever it is you're sharing, that it's only the right information to the right people at the right time. So if you're going the route of as an infopreneur, teaching stuff, creating blog posts, getting content, creating videos, you got to know what is it that they want the most, what's the problem that they have that they need solved, and just give them the right thing that they need to know right then and there. So you don't just give them everything at the same time. Just a tip, All right, so I'm just looking through these notes. Let's see here. So I can go on and on. Okay, so here's Dolores saying, I'm already an affiliate marketer with a fresh store with about 100 products and a blog with about 30 content articles. However, I should check on perhaps getting in touch with ClickBank. So what is the question, Dolores? Sorry, that wasn't Dolores. That was, oh, I got confused.
That was Elizabeth.
Yeah. All right, sorry about that. So I'm gonna reread Dolores's question. I kind of skipped everything up. All right, I'm gonna read it on the big screen. So Dolores says, I'm already an affiliate marketer with a fresh store with about 100 products and a blog with about 30 content articles. However, I would like to start a monthly newsletter on physical and emotional well-being. All right, cool. So that's totally good to do. If your products, okay, so if your products and your blog and your content is related to emotional and physical well-being, then that's definitely the right fit for you. Create a newsletter with that. But if the products are completely separate, they don't have anything to do with well-being at all, then you would just have to start a new blog or a new website and just start from scratch. And again, this is all in a learning phase for everyone here, and you're going to continue to learn even after you make lots of money and grow your business. just remember that at this point, you're finding what is your top priority for yourself. Now that you have experience and you've learned all this stuff, you've been here the last 3 days, and you're continuously educating yourself on internet marketing, you already have a good foundation of what it takes to grow your business and start a business and launch it and grow it. So my suggestion is you can go ahead and start following your passion. What you really want in your heart is to share physical and emotional well-being tips and strategies. So just go ahead and do that. Start a blog, start creating a video, create a whole new brand, teaching that stuff. And if your articles and your content is already, and your products are already related to that topic, then even better, just add the newsletter to your website, right? So I'm not sure if that was what you were asking. Just let me know if you have more clarification, if you need more clarification there.
Dolores' second question to them.
All right, so I'm gonna look at, let me see. All right, now Dolores is saying, even though I have not made any money yet, can I start a newsletter? Okay. I am so confused here. Hold on a sec. Hold on. I'm getting confused here. Hold on. Sorry. Hold on.
Yeah.
All right. So I was just talking to Wayne for a second because I'm so many questions here. All right. Dolores, I'm going to clarify something because I keep getting mixed up with these questions. I apologize for kind of getting confused here. All right, Dolores said, I'm an affiliate marketer with a fresh store with about 100 products and a blog for 30 articles. However, I would like to start a monthly newsletter on physical and well-being. Okay, so Dolores, what I just mentioned to you, that was for you. Even though I have not made any money, can I start a newsletter? Dolores, the answer is yes. You can start a newsletter, teaching whatever you want, sharing whatever you want, having other people teach stuff, getting articles from other sites, putting it in your newsletter, whatever you feel like the topic is for you, your heart, your passion, that's what I recommend doing. And Dolores is saying, my website is health and fitness, so would you recommend doing a newsletter even though I haven't made any money as an affiliate? Of course, the answer is yes. There's nothing stopping you. Like, who says that you need to make money as an affiliate, or you need to make money in order to have a newsletter, right? I don't know. I've never heard that before from anyone. So nobody's stopping you from doing that. That will help you make money. So go ahead and do that. All right. So now I'm gonna look at the next thing here. So Elizabeth says, I seem to be getting a lot of views on my articles, but I have not made a sale. Am I getting a little discouraged? I'm getting a little discouraged. Is there something I should check on, perhaps getting in touch with ClickBank? And I have 150 articles on my site. All right, so Elizabeth basically is saying this is a common thing, that if you have lots and lots of content on your website and you're not getting the money that you thought you would make, there is something going on, right? There's some little piece of the funnel that is leaking leads, potential customers from getting to you. So it can be the first part, which is the ad, right? So your customers here, they get into the ad. If the ad does not, or the ad or the video or whatever it is that you're sending, that comes from the ad to your website, whatever it is that's bringing people to your website, if that is not enticing, or it doesn't explain the benefit of the product that you're providing, or if it doesn't say the problem very clearly to the person, they're not going to even, they're not going to take it seriously when they actually read your website. So if you're getting lots of traffic to your website, then whatever your ad is saying is, it's working in terms of getting the traffic. But if you're not getting sales and you're still getting a lot of traffic, that means that whatever the ad is, whatever the thing that sent people to your website, it's a little misleading. They're not getting what they thought that they would get when they read your article. That's one possibility. But if they are they are getting, you know, what they want from the ad. They go to your article, they read the article, and they get exactly what they're looking for, but they're not purchasing something from you, then there's something with the article itself or your website itself, how it's structured, and stuff like that. So remember, what I mentioned in my training is that when somebody goes to your website, the first thing they're thinking of is like, where am I? Who is this? What do you want me to do? And why should I do this? You know, what's in it for me? What is it about you that, you know, that's so special? Why should I even be here? Why should I read this article? Why should I click on this button? That's what's going on in their head in a simultaneously very quick moment. It's like within the first 3 seconds, if you do not let everyone know that you are an authority in this industry and this is what you're offering and this is how to get it, this is the button to click on to get it. If you don't let them know that in the first 3 seconds, they're not going to read on. They're not going to move forward in your funnel. So when you do that, the way you do that with articles is you basically, in the headline, you say the biggest benefit of the article. So what's the biggest benefit of it? You put that in the headline so they know, all right, so I'm here on this blog. I know where I am. And in the header, you say something that makes you credible. So what makes you the person, what gives you the right to talk about this? You know, as featured on XYZ magazine, you know, whatever it is you do. You're an author, you have X amount of clients. Just think about what makes you credible. And then they see on the headline exactly what's the big benefit of reading that article. Right? What's the benefit? What's the solution to the problem that they're looking for? And then if they are interested in that, then they'll read on. And in the article, if you're selling something, then you say, now to get this product now, click on this link right here and get it, you know, get this extra bonus if you get it from my link. So that's, yeah, like I said, there's something that's like leaking potential prospects in your funnel. So it is a very personal kind of thing. You have to look at the situation very closely to find that out. Okay, so Elizabeth is writing stuff. I want to read what she's saying. So I don't have an ad. My son tweets and I post on Facebook. Other than that, I don't have anything driving people to my site. Elite made my site. Tweeting is difficult because of the character limitation, so maybe that is something I should look at. All right, so there's a whole nother beast to look at. Facebook and Twitter, they're totally separate, but they're very similar. But they're huge. They're, you know, millions, like hundreds of millions of people use those sites. So there's many different ways to market on Facebook and on Twitter. And I'm sure there are trainings in the elite members area for that. Basically, so that is your ad, just to clarify, by the way. When you post something on Facebook or Twitter, that is your ad, right? It doesn't, you're not calling it an ad, but it's the thing that people see that makes them want to click onto that button to look at your article, right? And there are many different reasons that can happen. I'm telling you, it's very personal. It comes down to really looking at your whole campaign and spending lots of time on, you know, just looking at everything and dissecting it and seeing what's working, what's not. That is honestly what it comes down to. If you want to hire us to do your consulting for you, you can come over to the office. We can do it in person, or we can do it over a Skype session of a series of, you know, days at a time. That's really what you really want to do. And just get in touch with, you know, with whoever invited you to this community. They can probably give you, you know, a special rate as a member. So let's see here. All right, so I'm looking at the other questions now. So, and let me know if there's anything else, you know, you have to say. Dolores says, oh, Don says that would fall into health and health and wellness. That's good. That's true. That is referring to what we talked about with Elizabeth, I think it was, or Dolores, about the articles or being in the health and wellness industry, promoting a newsletter for the well-being. So I'm going to keep looking through this because there's a lot of things just popped in. Okay, Dolores. Okay, and Don is saying, can I sell ebooks from ClickBank in my fresh store that is Amazon-based? Well, you can. Yes, the answer is yes. You just get in touch with the people that are working on your actual site. It might be like whoever it is that you talk to. It might be Terry. It might be someone else on the team, and they'll set you up to make the adjustment of whatever you want to make. So you can sell ebooks, and I recommend doing that because people who want to buy physical products, they also want to know how to use it or what to look out for or learn about, you know, like if it's construction tools, they want to learn construction tips or quick fix house fixing tips or whatever. So there's ebooks on that, and you can give them away and then build your list, or you can sell products, of course. And yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys put more questions in. I think I got through all of them so far. And while you're doing that, you know, again, thank you for being here. Thank you for, you know, being with us. And I hope all the stuff I'm sharing with you is really awesome for you. Let's see. I'm gonna keep looking through my notes because I know it was a lot of gold that I want to share with you. Okay. Okay. All right. So, how many of you actually want to create your own ebooks, or is that even interesting to you? Like being an authority in your industry, or would you rather not get in the spotlight, and do you want to just, you know, kind of hide, you know, from the screen? I want to get some feedback. So how many of you actually want to be, you know, a published author or an authority in your industry, whether it's you being the expert or being a witness to interview experts and get your, you know, get some recognition? So I want to know where you guys stand on that. If you don't want to take it, you know, that far, if you don't want to play really in the big leagues, you'd rather, you know, take it easy and, you know, be in your comfort zone. I want to know where you guys stand on that, because just put it in the chat box. I'm looking at it right now. So just put something in there. Let me know how you feel about that. So I don't want to kind of go over a whole bunch of stuff that I can share with you on that if you don't want it. Let's see. All right. So I don't know where everyone is, but there's people here, and I'm not seeing in the chat box yet. So I asked you a question, you guys. If you guys didn't hear me, I want to know, would you like, are you interested in playing in the big leagues and being out there in the media and getting your name out there as like an author or someone as an authority? Or do you want to be like an underground, we call it underground affiliate. So like nobody knows who you are. They don't see you ever. They don't know your name. They just see a blank website, like a website with no one attached to it, just selling products. So I want to know what kind of crowd this is here, like what you want to get in your business, what is ideal for you. And so I can point you in the right direction. All right, I'll give you one more minute to do that. Otherwise, we'll end the call here. And you'll still get a whole bunch to go ahead and implement. Anyway, I'm gonna give you a little last tip, leave you with something. People are writing stuff now. Dolores says, at this point, I am not interested in ebooks or articles, but maybe in the future. All right, cool. And Don says, I want to do a periodical ebook releases on cheap travel and sports fishing. What are my thoughts? Okay, periodical ebook releases on cheap travel and sport fishing. My thoughts are, that's awesome, that's good, go for it. I mentioned this, I think yesterday or the day before. If you want to find out if your product or your idea is worth it for you in terms of monetarily making money, just go to, first off, ask yourself, is this something that I really love, that I want to do, and that that I can do every single day, I can talk about every single day of my life for the rest of my life and love it, right? And fishing is a hobby, so it's fun. So I take it that maybe that's fun for you. And where did everything go? Anyway, the other thing that you said, oh yeah, travel is also fun. Everybody loves to travel, right? At least in my mind, everybody does. So if those are things you love to do, then go for it. That's number one. But if you wanted to, if you're thinking of like how to make money with it, then think about like, is there a problem that people have that you can solve with this topic? And the way you find that out, a shortcut, so I like shortcuts, just go to dummies.com, right? Go to dummies.com and search for the general topic like travel, and then see how many different books there are. What are the books that they have? And if you go to a bookstore or somewhere to find the Dummies book itself, look at the chapters that they have, right? The title of the book is a giveaway of all their millions, multiple millions of dollars that they spend on market research. They're telling you what is selling the most, what people really, really want, the title of the book. And the chapters of the book, those are clues that they just give you everything. They tell you those are the blog posts that you want to create. Those are the articles and the videos that you want to create for your content. And because those are the things that people really want to know. Of course, when you're creating your own article or your own ebook releases, like chapter at a time, those you can go literally one by one through each of those chapters and rewrite it your own way. Say it in maybe one page or 5 pages. Instead of being 20 pages, it could just be shorter, condensed, and in your own words. You're not plagiarizing at all. You're just you're borrowing their market research that they're providing to you for free. Just say the stuff in your own words, and then think of ways that you can monetize it. So think of what this person wants, like what kind of product would sell well for them. And just promote the product. So again, dummies.com, that's like the gold mine right there. And another way is also if you go to Google Keyword Tool. Flo mentioned using SEMrush, which is $99 a month, or different levels. There's even one for like 500 something a month. But you can use his login. Just ask your elite representative for that info. And then go in there and do a research to find out what are the keywords that people are searching for. And those keywords will tell you, what people are searching for. Those are the things that you can talk about, right? And those are things that, the ones that have the most searches, those are the things that people are really, really looking for. Those are the problems that people are having that they are looking for a solution for. And another place is also just going to forums, online forums. Research in there, type in if you go to a forum about fishing, for example, you'll learn about, if you've never done fishing yourself, which I imagine you have done it, but if you've never done it and you want to talk about it for whatever reason, then you go to the forum and you just look at all the top most replied threads that are in there. Those are the most popular topics. So if something has, you know, you see the threads there, there's 10 replies here, 5 replies there, 20 replies there, and then there's one that has like 500 replies. That means that topic is very popular. So you look into that, see what they're saying, what are the things that people are saying, like in terms of their problems, look at the things that they're saying about certain products, and just like learn a whole bunch, right? You can learn all kinds of the terminology that they use. That's market research at its finest. They just go into the forums and find out what kind of things are people saying about the topic or the products. And that will help you, you know, come up with content for your periodical ebook or any kind of content you want to create. Hope that helped you out. So we still have a few people here, and that tells me that you guys are, you know, getting a lot out of this, so I appreciate that. Go ahead again, put stuff in the question box. I want to know, how is this working for you? Is this helping you? Do you know what you want to do next? What's your next step? And what kind of things can I help you with right now? I'll spend another however long I feel like being on. I could be on here all day, but it might be maybe just a few more minutes. So yeah, Donna's saying, yep, got it. And I love both, as I did a lot of both and most don't. Right on. Cool. So that's super important. The, you know, loving what you do. That's like the most important thing right there. So, if there's anything else, go ahead and put it in now. And I'll share maybe a couple more things before we wrap it up. One of the things I also recommend is if you use podcasts, that will put you on a whole new level. So the reason I was asking earlier, if you are interested in, you know, playing in the big leagues, you know, and I think it was Dolores that said she wanted to in the future. As of right now, maybe not, but you know, in the future, you know, you're still learning right now, so it's good. The point that the truth of the matter is that if you really want to be successful in business, people will do business with you if they see you as the authority in that industry. So to do that, you need to basically promote yourself as the expert, or the doesn't have to be the expert, but the person, the authority in that industry. So one way of doing that is being on podcasts. So starting your own podcast and being on other people's podcasts. All it is just you talking like how I'm talking right now for as much time as you want. It could be as little as 5 minutes, or it can be an hour. You know, you choose. It's basically your own private radio station, and share stuff about whatever it is that would be of interest to people that you just love to talk about, and it's a part of your brand. It's a part of what you're offering. So, you know, just throwing it out there, podcast is going to blow up. It's already blowing up, and more people are going to, you know, talk about it. It's been around for a while, but, you know, very, very few people use it. So that definitely will put you on a whole, you know, other level. And I mean, basically, it's just like having an ebook. If you write a one-page book, literally one page, that's still called a book. And if you put it on Amazon, you've got a published book. So you being a published author, in people's minds, you know, you're up there. You're an author. You know, it's mind blowing. And the same thing with a podcast. You have your own private radio station. People are like, what? You know, you've got your own radio station. It's like puts you in a whole different level just in their mind, you know, versus, you know, you just telling people what you do. They don't really have anything tangible to say that you are the owner of this radio station or the author of this book. You're just another person offering that service, right? So that's my final tip for you. I want to give that to you, and I'm going to wrap up the call now. So thank you again, everyone, for being on this call. Thank you for listening to me this whole time. And yeah, let us know if there's anything I can do, if we can do to support you. We're always here for you. So just reach out to your representative and ask any questions you have. And we will see you on another, hopefully I'll see you on another call, another workshop someday. Hopefully it'd be even better if we meet in person. And I'm here to support you with your business. So feel free to reach out. And if you want to connect with me on Facebook, you can do that. Just find me. My name is Omar Briones, OMAR-BRIONES. You can find my name on the iconsultelite.com website as well. So look me up on Facebook. Let's connect. Let's get to know each other, and let's rock and roll. Let me know how I can support you. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna hang up this thing. I don't know. I hope I can figure this thing out.
Pull out the cord.
Let this be another lesson to you guys that things don't have to be perfect. Right now, I'm trying to figure out this little tablet thing that I've never used before, and I'm trying to figure out how to end this hangout right here. But you guys are watching me while I'm doing this, so if you wanted to be a trainer yourself, teach stuff, be an authority and all that, just know that it doesn't matter if you are perfect or not. Everyone makes mistakes. We're all human. So just go out and do it. Make mistakes and fail your way forward. I can't figure out how to hang this thing up.
Looks like it's stuck.
Oh, it did?
It had a picture of it.
Oh, no, that's because I changed the tab. Gosh, I can do this so easily on my own laptop. I bet everyone else is getting a kick out of this. Oh, geez, let me see. Call the magic tech guru here. How do I end this thing? Yeah. Dude, yeah, so how do I do it? Yeah. Oh. Okay. Okay. Click on the Hangout. Yeah. Well, I'm here. Flow, as you. Flow. Oh, it's, sorry, elitecoach@gmail.com. I don't. It's saying. I mean, let me check. It's just showing. It looks like as if I haven't even started it. Like I haven't even started the Hangout. It's basically. Yeah. Right. Okay. Hangout on here. Got it. Yeah. Click on that. So it's saying create a Hangout on air. And it's saying live right now. There's one that's live, I think. So it's just gonna, all I can do is click on the, what's it called? The video itself. So it plays on YouTube. Or maybe if I click leave, you will no longer be able to read the send messages to the group. No, never mind. That's something else. It just says leave the group. Some kind of group that is part of the Hangout, which is only you. You're the only one in the group.
Go back to the left side.
And by the way, those of you who are watching this, we're figuring this thing out. But if you want, now's the chance. You can still final call for you to ask your questions in the chat box. Yep.
On the left side, there's some stuff hidden on the left side. Yeah. Under the page you went to.
You mean this?
When you first put in where you go, you said left side. There was some stuff that was just barely sticking out. Yeah.
This part?
You see one of those? There's the phone, but then that's phone call. Hangouts.
I wonder how to stop this.
What's the
Honestly,
bars? Are the bars at the top?
Actually, I've done that before. I've had this problem before. And when I did that last time with someone else, it just kept going and on, and the video just didn't stop recording, even though it was turned off. But you have to end the Hangout, you know? Right now, right. Yeah, just go to hangouts.google.com. And then,
On air, can't turn that off.
oh, I see what you're saying. Oh, man. All right.
You get the phone on your photo on your phone. Photo picture thing on it. Show the screen.
Oh, he can see everything I'm saying. No, I'm telling Wayne something. And I'm still on live. I'm still on the thing, right? It's already on still. Dang. Yeah. Is there a limit of the time that you put on there or anything like that? Yeah. Yeah, I found it. So. So we can end it at 150 or something. Or 151.
That's right. It's about. It's just
Oh, okay.
coming up. It's time coming up. 150 right now. Close webinar now. Button on the bottom.
Well, if I were to click on close webinar now in the actual stealth seminar, is that better?
That might be for people to watch.
Okay. Okay, hold on a sec. All right, those of you still watching, thanks for watching. I don't know why you were watching us, just watching us fix this, but we're trying to figure out how to fix hang up the Google Hangout, and can't figure it out. So what we're gonna do is just end the webinar and do it from there. So thank you guys for watching. You guys are awesome. Go ahead and take some action, make some awesome goals, and really take action, right? Do what you got to do to make it happen, and reach out to us. You're not alone. We're here to support you, to get you on track, all right? Have a good one, you guys. See ya.
You got it over there.
Hey, I clicked on the check mark on the box that said close webinar now, but now there's no button or anything like that. Is that all it took, just to put the little check box, submit on the top where it says,
Just hit the button on your
yeah,
computer.
okay. Because the submit box says
Feedback.
broadcasting this Hangouts YouTube channel, and then it gives them, you put in the link for that. Okay, all right. Yeah, I clicked on close webinar now, and it's when I clicked on submit, even though I deleted the thing, when I click on that, it just, yeah, exactly.
Key on
And for some reason, this is saying that it,
computer key. Can't hit that. Put it over there. Then hit the computer. Hit the computer button after you put it on there. Close. Put it there. Hit the enter button.
hold on a sec. What was that?
Where it said close webinar, then hit the enter button on your keyboard.
Oh,
Maybe.
yeah,
I mean,
maybe.
there's just so much. No effect. You just wait with it in there.
So we have two more people who are here as attendees, Don and Luis. I don't know what they're waiting for. Yeah, just watching the show.
Now they probably got up and
Yeah.
walked away.
Getting the popcorn. Oh, right. So you clicked on, did you click on the stop broadcast? Okay. See you guys.